Hey everybody, this is Joey Bag of Loans, and I am here today to give you 4 tips, tricks, hacks that could save you time, money, and a whole lot of trouble if you would have heard from Joey Bag of Loans. So if you're ready, I want you to like this page, I want you to share it, and let's get into it right now. 4 things that can save you time, money, and trouble when buying a home. Number 1, get pre-approved for a mortgage. Now, I know that people always want to call a realtor, or they first think about when they want to buy a property, whether it's for investment or for them to own, they think about a realtor. I need to get a realtor. Or they want to cut out the realtor. So, I'm going to give you a little side note onto these 4 points, but a little side note, always get a realtor when you're buying. When you're selling, you could debate it, but when you're buying, always get a realtor because it's not going to cost you anything. The realtor is going to make their commission from the seller. So if you're going to buy, use a realtor. So listen, if you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy an investment property, or you want to, let me give you tip number 1. Get pre-approved first for the mortgage. The realtor doesn't want you to spin their wheels if you're not ready, and the sellers don't want you to spin their wheels if you're not ready. So the first thing you need to do is not get a realtor. The first thing you need to do is get a mortgage broker. So that's step number 1, is find yourself a mortgage broker or get a pre-approval from a bank, whichever you prefer. Why are brokers better? Brokers are better because the main task of a bank lender at a bank, the main thing they do is tell people no all day long. They just tell people no. Sorry you had a bankruptcy. Sorry your FICO is too low. Sorry you don't have any reserve. Sorry you don't, sorry. But Joey Bag of Loans, my commitment to you is I'm not here to tell you no, I'm here to tell you how. So that's my commitment to you. I'm here to tell you how. I want to tell you how to do it, not know you can't do it. So brokers are better because a broker who's worth their salt is going to take it upon themselves that if you can't get that building today, if you can't get this building tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe the week after that, maybe in 2 weeks, how can we walk with you and get you into that house? A banker's not going to do that. So step 1 is get pre-approved for a mortgage. Before you even start looking at houses, it's important to get pre-approved for a mortgage so that you know how much you can afford to spend. This will also give you a competitive edge. When you're making an offer on the property, you have an edge right there where you could come in and let them know that you've already been pre-approved. Okay? Let's give you another tip. Tip number 2, and I opened up with this: hire a real estate agent. Not going to cost you anything. An experienced real estate agent can guide you through the process of buying and provide you with valuable insights and tips on how to find the best deal. Now, I know people have had bad experiences with realtors. You tell a realtor, I want a 4-bedroom house. I want it to be 1 floor only. I want it to be this and that. And then they take you out all day long looking at 2-bedroom houses that are 3 floors, and they don't take you to what you want to see, We've all been there. And so that's why I have a list of preferred realtors in Florida, in Chicago, in Houston. I have a list of preferred realtors that are customer-centric. They know how to find what you need, and they will find you what you need. You're not going to be put at the back of the queue. You're not going to have to be hustling around looking online for your own houses because the realtor hasn't sent you anything. I'm going to get you movers and shakers. I'm going to refer you to the best realtors. And if you're a realtor watching this and you say, hey, that's me, I'm a mover and a shaker, I'm a hustler, I do good customer service, I want to be on Joey Bag of Loans list of realtors, well, call me up and let's talk, and let's see if you can make it on that list. The list ain't easy. You got to work hard for your client to be on Joey Bag of Loans list. But another reason why you want to hire a real estate agent is because they can help you navigate the complexities of the housing market. They can negotiate on your behalf. You don't want to get someone that's too shy to give that offer that you want to give. You want to have people that can help you get in that house. Shout out to Jared Bishop in Citrus Springs, Florida, for helping close that loan, being the realtor on that house there in Florida. You're the man. All right, number three, do thorough research. This is very important. These are tips that are going to help you save time, save money, and save you a whole lot of trouble. Do thorough research. Take the time to research the area that you're interested in. You don't want to buy in an area where the taxes are going to make it too expensive for you. You don't want to buy in an area where the property value is going down, where the trends are all going downwards. And by law, realtors are not supposed to tell you that this is a bad neighborhood or is getting worse or whatever. They're not supposed to say those kind of things. So take the time, do the research yourself if you're interested in buying the house. Make sure that you're comfortable with the local schools, with what transportation options they have. Other important factors that could impact your quality of life. If this is going to be your home that you're living in, you have to think about the quality of life. And if you're investing and you want to do Airbnbs and stuff like that, well, certain cities don't allow you to do Airbnbs. I lived in Broken Arrow, and Broken Arrow is very difficult to do Airbnbs there, short-term rentals. Very hard. I live in Sugarland. The city of Sugarland now doesn't allow short-term rentals. So you have to really, study and understand where you want to live and what are the things that are going to impact what you're trying to accomplish. If you have children, good schools, and so forth. All right. So those are things you want to consider. Also, appreciation. If you want to buy a house in order to appreciate, you want to be in certain areas with high traffic and good schools, because those always appreciate, even during recessions, are appreciating. Right now, Houston, the last 6 months, in the middle of in the beginnings of stock market falling and recession, Houston has gone up. We have gone up 5.6% in the last 6 months, and we're in January 2023 at the time of this video recording. Florida's going up. I have a client that we just had to cancel their contract. They had 4 times in Florida. They put offers and they were outbid, over asking price, full ask offers being outbid. This is in 2023, folks. So listen, do your research, check out the areas, find out what you want to get into, find out what your goal is. But some people, they're not looking for that high appreciation area. They just want to retire. They want some good land. They want to have a couple of cows. They want to grow some of their own fruits and vegetables. Well, then you don't need a high foot traffic area. You want something totally different. Find out what matters to you and choose based upon what matters to you. Does that make sense? And then finally, point number 4 today. Get a home inspection. I can't tell you how important a home inspection is. Look, I was going to buy a house in Broken Arrow a couple years ago, and I found this beautiful home. I think it was like $250,000, and I got a home inspection. Found out that there was structural damage, the foundation damage, there was beams and things crooked and things you couldn't really notice by the natural eye, but the inspector found it. So the inspector found it and said, hey, you better check into this. I called in the foundations guy and the structural guy. Had to pay a couple $100 more bucks, but they saved me almost $100,000. Another friend of mine too just put an offer on a house, got into contract, did an inspection, found there was $100,000 in repairs needed. Spend that little money and save possibly tens of thousands, if not $100,000 by getting that inspection. Also, the inspections are good for your negotiating. Here's a little tip and trick. This is not part of my 4, but this is going to be a little side note for you. It's also great for negotiation problems. Every inspection is going to come back with some problems. Every inspection. There's either a nail loose or a rusty pipe or whatever. Every inspection is going to have problems. So there's your chance to negotiate. Yes, I know I offered $500,000 and you accepted $500,000, but this needs a new this needs a new that. These nails are rusty. You're gonna have to come down five grand, 10 grand, 15 grand. Look, we need a new heater. You're gonna have to come down 20 grand for that new heater. You're gonna have to pay for the warranty. So the inspection is a small investment. You pay for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you pay for that inspection, but then you could come back and save thousands of dollars using that inspection as a negotiating tool. So before finalizing the purchase of a home, it is essential to have a professional home inspector examine the property to identify any potential problems or issues. This can help you avoid costly repairs down the line and ensure that you are making a solid investment. Now, these are priceless tips and tricks that I wish I knew before I bought my first 3 or 4 houses, and now you get to know it. You get a lifetime of experience and just a couple of minutes. So take this video, share it with your friends, and you be blessed, prosperous, and encouraged from the wisdom that other people paid the price for. You get it in a TikTok, in a YouTube, and an Instagram video. Aren't you awesome? Appreciate you.